So I can see some people saying this is the first time they're seeing me by this time. Yes. So Oversize, what's his name again? Halfway. All right. To those people who say that they have something to say about to share something about Okulora, please send request or indicate on the comment section, please. Please. A group of people messaged me as well. So this is your time, please.
Good afternoon, boss.
How are you, Ninas? How are you?
At the moment, thank God.
Meuto, what's your concern? Nina, where are you streaming from, by the way?
Okay, from UK.
How are you, my brother? Nice to see you, bro. Anyway, why other people? I don't know if any other person is coming up. Otherwise, I'm just going to use what we have here. And if other people wants to come up, they can still come tomorrow. One more person.
Wait, can I say something?
Go for it.
I think that some people will probably join us as we are on it.
As we
You
talk.
understand?
Okay. Okay.
Because so many of them probably might be 1 or 2 minutes busy, but I know they will join. Yeah.
Okay. One of them in
So,
Canada. One of them in
good
Canada
morning,
said.
everyone.
One of them in Canada said he can't join, but he will be listening because he's at work. So if people are I am here. Wait, Amanda. Wait, let me see this person. Yes, I'm here. Let me know if she know what we are talking about. Amanda,
Hello, good afternoon.
do you have anything with Okulora?
Yes, I was once a victim. Only
Uh,
God saved me. But Anam knows all. I would like to share
all right, all
how
right,
God saved me.
all
Okay,
right.
later because
Okay,
Anam
this
knows
week
all.
send request later. This one are for people where they
Okay,
never
okay.
save. This one are for people where they never save. Send request later, please. And also, the reason I'm here is we are going to be kind of respectful. Okay, we're not going to be calling anybody a thief. All right, but we'll be sharing it the way it is. Feel free to express yourself, and then we'll know what we do from here. So, my brothers, first of all, I'm going to start with Nina, ladies first. And if you are speaking and sharing your encounter, please talk about yourself. All right. I don't want to hear Ojikwonya, Ojikwonya. All right. You speak about yourself and whatever you're saying here today, make sure, say, if anything happens, say you get your evidence. All right. So let's be specifically. If you reach your turn, Nina, you talk about your own story. Halfway, you talk about your experience. Oversize, you talk about your experience. And once other people they join, they talk about their experience. I will know how to go from here. Nina, can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes.
Okay, Nina, the reason we are here is because of our brother Okulora. I've received a lot of messages and I've been trying my best to see how I can work out what is going on. But unfortunately, each time I follow up with him, different people reaches out to me saying this has happened, this has happened. A lot of them, almost all of them, they send me evidence, but I never get time to talk about something like this, right? However, today I decided to be fair because this is what my platform is. So, what is your experience with Okulora?
My brother. The first time I heard about Okulora was when he was begging for people to contribute our brothers in China that was stranded. That was the first time I heard about him. So me and my husband, we said, let us give some money to help, buy them tickets to come back. That was, I so trusted him. We sent that money at some point. He was saying something happened. He was saying it's either he give us the money back or he used the money for something else. So we sent our account. He returned the money back. So that trust has been built. Then I saw him advertising this land, Papilo Estate in Enugu. So me as somebody who wants to invest, and I've had bad experience with my own people concerning investment. So I said with this guy, we done a little bit something with him. I really trusted him. I went out of my way. He said it's 1.5 million. So I said, okay, let me buy 2 plots in Enugu. I bought 2 plots of that Abogazi land in Enugu. So that one was fine. And I saw him again advertising again. He said, this one is in Oka. I said, okay, I still have some money left. Let me invest in that one. I wanted to buy 5 plots, but at the end of the day, I calculated it's going to be a bit too much for me. I said, okay, I sent him a message. I said, can I be paying instrumental? It will take me like 1 year, but I want to buy like 5 plots. He said, it's okay, it's fine, as far as I pay it within that 1 year. So I started paying. I paid like, I have it here on my phone. I paid like 3 installments for the Oka one. Oh. The one he was advertising is Oka, 5 million per plot. So I paid like 3 months. Then I didn't pay again. Like till March I paid. I paid, this one is 4 million. That's the instrumental one I'm paying. Oh. Another 4 million, 8 million. Then another 4 million, 12 million. Plus deposit I paid.
So total of how much did you pay?
Total of 20 million for the 4
Okay.
plots. 5
Okay.
million. Yeah, for the upper one.
Okay.
So then after paying, he gave me receipts. I have all the receipts here. I forwarded all the receipts. Then I said, okay, when am I coming to collect the documents? He said the one in Enugu, I have to pay documentation fee, 1 million. Because he said each plot is 500,000. I begged and begged. He said, no, I cannot pay documentation for Oka. But for the Enugu one, I will pay 1 million documentation, which I paid. Okay, even before they gave us the document. So they now gave us the document. That's after I'm just saying, I'm just cutting it short. There was period of time he wasn't even answering my calls. I can show you all the missed call that is on my phone. Even I was begging him, what have I done wrong to you? Everything. So at the end of the day, when he agreed, he sent us the address. I sent my senior sister to go and pick up the document. She picked up the document. When I looked at the document, the one he was advertising Oka, which I paid 20 million, there's no Oka in that document. It's Orumba North. Me, I don't know where Orumba North is. I said, which one is Orumba? I said, my sister, check. Is there anywhere they write Oka there? Because that was why I agreed to even pay that 5 million. You understand? She said she don't see anything as Oka. It's only Orumba North. Okay.
So basically, let's say the 20 million you talked about, they don't give you any land so far. And when was this? How many years ago?
This happened 2025, last year.
2020, last year, but they don't give you any land or your money back.
I'm not the land now. They only gave me documents. I've been begging to go and see the land. Everybody blocked me.
Okay.
I've not seen Enugu. I've not seen Oka. Even the person that issued the document, when we call him, if you see my number, he won't pick up. I'll call Okurora from morning. Even my sister call him, he will pick. The next time when she call again, he will not pick because he has recognized that number.
Okay.
This has been going on. I don't know what to do because I know a lot of people trust him. I said, how am I going to be the one to say he's a bad guy?
Okay.
So I kept on trying to see if there is any way even my husband was trying to say, you know what, let's trick him, let's tell him we want to buy land. There's a lot of things have gone through our mind. I was just lucky enough to see Marshall yesterday, saying Okulora, why? Then I just switched on and said, oh my God, somebody's talking about this.
Okay,
That was how I find.
Nina, I want to respond to some comment section. Some people are writing, please, can you bring Okulora? Ladies and gentlemen, I know they hide anything, and I know they fear anybody. This is my kingdom, okay? Before I left my live stream, I said to you guys, I'm going to message Okulora, and I'll tell him that I'm going to be giving people platform to speak. So he's probably here watching and listening. And if he's not watching, he will still see this post. So I did the right thing to tell him to come here and watch. If he wants to come up, he will come up. But I'm sure it's either he's here or he will see this later. Nina, so
No,
not even a location. You never see anything.
I've not seen anything. I was saying, come and show us now, even if it's Bitcoin. I know I don't have money again. Let us go and put there. Nothing. They're not even picking my calls. So do you know after this is happening for a long time. Do you know? Yeah, after yesterday, this thank God for TikTok. Do you know? You used to be online. You know when somebody's online, you will see the person is online. I'll call him to ring, ring, ring. He won't pick. But yesterday, today of all days, I called him. He picked. He picked. I was in shock. I said to him, Happy New Year. I said, what happened? What happened? Why you been ignoring? He said, my phone did this, my phone did that. I said, anyway. He said, have you collected your document? I said, yeah. I've collected my document, but I've not seen the land. I've not seen any land. What the barrister, the person that gave us the document, don't want to make an appointment, don't want to show us the land. I've been calling you, you're not picking. He said to me, no, it's not that guy. It's not that guy that will show you the land. He said he'll give me a number. The person that will show us land. I said, yeah, give me. He gave me the number. I've been calling the number since 4 or 5 hours ago. Nobody's answering the call. I've even used the calling card. Call. Even gave my people back home to call. We have not heard from the person. I said, okay, this person you gave me the number. Is it the person that will show me both land, both Oka and Enugu? He said, no. I should forget about Enugu on first. Let us deal with Oka on first. That he is living in Enugu, he will know how to deal with Enugu one. That's what he told me. But up till now, I have the number here he gave me this morning. I've not reached anybody.
Okay. Thank you, Nina. I will come back to you. Thank you for sharing. And I want you to know that I live in abroad as well, and I acknowledge and I feel your pain. And this is because I understand how difficult it is to earn money in abroad. Okay? But before I make a comment in regards to Chlora, I will hear other people before I say what I want to say. Oversize, my brother. Can you please unmute? But before you start, Oversize, I've had a lot of people reach out to me before you reached out, okay? And with what I see and with what I noticed, you are the first person that I've seen that was bold enough to make a video in regards to it. So I would like to please hear you speak. What's your experience with Okulora?
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Oversize. That's my platform name anyway. Okulora, I have known him for a very long time as well. And the same way I think every or most people trust him is the same way I take him to be trusted, you know. I felt he is someone that you can deal with and the road will be straight and will be transparent. So when I was even engaging in this payment, some friends told me, how can you be giving somebody money that you don't? I told them, but Oklora cannot do something like this. You understand? So I take myself to be blamed for all that. I'm saying it here because probably it might happen to someone else tomorrow. So Oklora was doing that advert. So I look at the advert, I saw the personalities there, you know, both on the banner, both on ground. I was looking at them. I have to call their name. I saw Ayindon there. I saw Kano Wankwa. I didn't see him in person, but he was on the poster. And his name was the shade of the investment. So I thought like everything is pure. So I engaged. I told him I needed 2 plots. So he said I could pay instrumental. I said, no problem. So at the end of the day, I paid 12 million in total in space of 1 year or 1 year plus. So, and I now went back home because before now I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried because I still have this hope that everything is intact, that everything is okay, no problem. So I went home in January, probably because of this land, maybe 1 or 2 other issues, to go and see the place, give him balance, and get my papers. You understand? So then when I went, I told him from here, I told him that I'm coming back. He said, okay, no problem. So I go to Nigeria. I started the day was approaching, so I called him that I want to come so that we will see. So he now told me to come one Sunday. So that Sunday came, I went there. On my way, I was calling him. So he never picked. So I was thinking maybe he's busy. Before I will get there, maybe he will pick and all that. So along the line, I came to Enugu. I was in Enugu. My first time going to Enugu anyway. So I was calling. He never picked. On local call, he didn't pick. On WhatsApp, Okulora they pick call. And I go look phone like this, you go see Okulora online. Okulora will not pick your call. Sometimes you call, he's engaged, but he will not pick yours. So I was very mad. I stayed about 3 hours. I saw one of my friends who used to live here with us. So he told me that that day was the day he googled that particular land. He asked me now, where in particular did I buy? Because he's into real estate as well. Where exactly did I buy? I told him the name. He googled it and now told me that this place was in Sobu. And this place was a problem. But no Monaya never told me. So now, Messia, now the next day I came, okay, he later wrote me and tell me that, and said that his phone was hanging. I said, okay. The next day I went to Enugu again. On this day, we now met. I went to his house. He sent me address. I went there. So we met. He was, normal. Okulora is a sweet talker. He was talking me. He was flowing very well. So I felt maybe, okay, since Okulora don't talk like this, make I share. Say no problem. So the driver took me to go and show me the place. He said, it's the new place. But the allocation paper was not yet out. So that we needed to wait. I said, no problem. So we discussed. After everything, I went back. Hoping that this 25th, maybe Okulora will call me to tell me to come around or to send somebody or this or that. So he never called me. I waited till the end of the month. So the beginning of the other month, which is March, I tried calling. He ignored my call. I called severally, he ignored. I wrote message, he ignored. So I was still not taking it serious as well. So along the line, I kept calling. My wife kept calling because at the time I didn't even tell my wife about this whole that he's not picking and all those things. So after some time, I told her, now look at what is happening with this guy. Yo. So at the end of the day, there came a day my wife took it as a duty to call him. You know what women they do, they special. So she called the first time, he did not pick. Call, he did not pick. So she meant it to call. And she called close to 40-something times. So Flora did not pick this call. So at the end of the day, one of the days he later replied and said, am I around Enugu? That he wants to go and show me the land tomorrow. I said, okay, even if I'm not around, I will send someone. I have someone on ground. So I made contact of an engineer. So I wanted the engineer to go meet with Okulora so that he will go and show him the place and all that. So they exchanged number. They booked this appointment to be on Friday, I think. Yeah, because Okulora said in the week, he's only busy on Thursday. Any of those other days, he's free. So they booked this appointment to be on Friday. This Friday came. I was asking the engineer, did he tell you exactly time? When he told him where to meet, but he didn't give him time. So did he tell you exactly what time? He said he wrote Okulora, but Okulora never gave him time. But he told him in the morning. So in the morning he came, he was calling. Okulora did not pick. Me, I woke up, I was calling from here too because he wrote me that he has been calling Okulora and he didn't pick. So I also was calling from here. Okulora did not pick my call. So that day passed. Okulora did not call back. No message, nothing. So after so many days again, I now wrote him. I said, this thing that you are doing, you are pushing me so much. I now see that what I am going with you, it's not just... these are not just kind of maybe that you don't have time or maybe kind of they are too busy. You know what you are doing. You are doing what you are doing intentional. And if I decide to go the same way with you, you will not like me. I told him that I will put his face on social media. I told him I will involve EFCC. I told him I will involve police and every other thing. The only reply he gave me in all that was, if you take me to the police, I will go and explain to them what happened, and they will still leave me to go home. So, and for me to say it like this, he knows what he is doing. Because anyway, there is a place you say we shouldn't go, but the guy man knows what he's doing. And I want to say it here. If he's here, he should listen to me. The platforms that will carry his name very soon will shock him if he doesn't pay me. If he doesn't pay me, I will go every mile. I don't mind to spend half of that money to spoil his name until he pays me. I am here saying it. But God knows that I don't want to spoil his name for spoiling his name's sake. I want him to give me my money. So let me end it for here. As in, let me end it here for the moment. Thank you very much for giving me the platform.
Thank you, my brother. My brother, I also want to ask you something I did not ask Nina yet. So everything you said, you have proof of all the payment and proof that he's the one and everything. You get all your proof, right?
I
Nina,
have
you get
I have payment slips. I have conversations with him. You understand? In fact, I have proof. I have proof, and he is not denying it anyway.
okay.
Even this morning, he called me. He called me this morning.
Oh wow, okay. When I
He
talk
called
to
me this morning, but his negotiation is not okay with me. That is just the fact.
okay. Thank you so much, Oversize. Nina, I better give me thumbs up. You hold evidence, right? All right. Thank you so much, Oversize. Make I talk to halfway. Halfway, my brother.
Good afternoon from here. Yeah, my eyes is a little bit sleepy. Yeah, cause nkasi orubata nehi ora. Anyways, I reached out to you after, like, if you can see my circle, some people who I normally be online with, I normally complain, vent about it within small circle, and I've been venting about it. Okay, the land, I bought the land from Okurora 2022. So I bought the land 2022. 2022. So after the 2022, I only got back the I got the that's the deed of assignment. Actually, maybe a zero alpha deed of assignment, which is I got it 2025 after how many years? So like as I explained to you before, I have all my evidence. I'm not trying. I'm not lying against anybody. And yes, it's the Okurora you know from Facebook, Okurora Ndibu, which solicits for people who are sick. Yes, and everything on this platform, everything I'm saying on this platform, I am responsible for it. I'm not trying to lie on
So
everybody.
how much total?
So, and I bought the land for 6 million. That was 2022. I paid him for the land. First of all, and getting the receipt back, I got 5 million receipts, which I paid for 6 million. I asked Mokurora, now, this one where they gave me 5 million receipts from 6 million, what happened? Okurora exact reply is the land is worth 12 million now. That's why he gave me a receipt of 5 million. I should pay him 200,000 for land agent or some. I didn't even reply that because more make the sense he logo 1 million. I should pay you extra 200,000. I didn't respond. I didn't say anything to him. You understand? So after several back and forth with give me land paper and everything, I think I paid that, and on 2024 I traveled back home for the land. I remember before I traveled back, I was in communication with Okurora. I've been communicating with him. I traveled 2024 September, but I've been in communication with him 2 months prior, and I told him, Okurora, I'm coming back so date. I'm coming back so date. can we meet? Should I come to Enugu? And for this, I've not been to Enugu before. I'll be a bad boy. I've not been to Enugu before. I don't know Enugu. You understand? I've not been to Enugu. So, he said, okay, I should come in. Me and my father, I dropped at the airport. My father picked me up. We flew down to Enugu that midnight. So I told Okura, okay, I'm coming straight from England. I'm dropping at Enugu. How far? Let's meet in the morning. Let me continue my journey down to Aba. He said, okay, no problem. But I didn't even know that he behaves this way. Remember when he came out, people trust. I saw him. I saw, oh, this one is not like every other one we see on social media, blah blah blah. People trusted him, and I trusted him too. He betrayed my trust. You understand? So we dropped in Enugu. That morning he came. He looked at me and my father. I said, and the guy can talk shit anyways. He said, oh, hotel ndo kungwa kono lodgery. I didn't even talk to him because I know the stress it took us that night to come in, had the cabman drop us at the hotel and everything. We said, okay, no problem. After wasting our time, around 1 o'clock, we've checked out, we wanted to leave already. So he took us to the land there. He took us to that's Iva Valley. As we got to that place, he said, where is the place? Just pointed a random place for. He said, oh, he doesn't have the deed of assignment now, so he can't pinpoint the exact place. Now I told him Okurora. He said, yeah. I said, but I told you earlier on. You understand? You should have made this thing available and everything. So out of frustration and everything, we left. He said, okay, he will get the paper. I will send somebody to come and pick it up. I said, okay, 2025, which is last year. He said, okay, he's done this thing again. The deed of assignment, I should send somebody. I send somebody to come and pick it up. The engineer picked it up. Okay, show us the piece of land. Bam. One bele nwage kokoronko. Story upon story. You understand? Story upon story. So now he introduced us to the estate engineer, who is called Mr. Chooks. Very rude fella. Very, very rude fella. So, and I'm in communication with the lawyer too. The lawyer is not even doing good. They don't even answer your call. Trust me, our man can have called Okurora more than 1 million times. He doesn't answer your call once he wants to. But once he wants to collect that money, he will answer your call. But once that money enters his account, Okurora is not answering your call. So I'm going somewhere with this story. So after I traveled home last year again to go and see the same land, but now I'm in communication with Mr. Chooks, who is the estate manager. Chooks told me, okay, call me like before, previously. I've been in communication with him, telling him, okay, I'm coming back so date. I'm coming back so date. That one told me, okay, no problem. When you land, call me. When I land, Enugu too, call him. That one no answer me. I stayed in Enugu for 3 days. I had to carry my bag and leave. You understand? So that's where I got angry. And when I came back, that's when I started reaching out to people. I reached out to you. I told Okurora, Oga, I don't need the money. I don't need the land again. Yes, it's been 2025 to 2022 to 2026. It's almost 4 years. You understand? The money don't devalue. I'm not seeing the land. Okay, now, when I was going when the Chooks wanted to show me the land, one day when my people went, he said that plot, which they gave me, that they have resold it to another person. That somebody came to buy 1, 2, 3, 4. So they sold it. I said, why will you sell my land? You understand? They said, okay, no problem. They will show me another piece. Me, I'm not a troublemaker. Like, even when he reached out to you, he told you I'm a troublemaker. When you hold my 6 million, I have to trouble your life. I have to call you. Because you brought the trouble upon yourself. You understand? You place market. Now we come by. They call me troublemaker. I don't know you from anywhere. You understand? So the Chooks itself told me they've sold the land. That they will. I said that they said they will show me another place. I said, okay, no problem. Show me. I don't have a problem with that. You understand? Still, when I reach Chooks no show up. Chooks did not come. You understand? So after back and forth, I have people call him and everything. After how many years? 4 years. Last 3 weeks, Ukurora refunded me out of the 6 million. He refunded me 1.5 million and told me ending of that week, he will pay me my balance of 4.5 million. And up to since that 3 weeks, Ukurora haven't picked my call. Ukurora haven't said anything. He went absolutely ghost silent on me. You understand? So I've tried calling, I've tried sending him message. He will read my message, my voice note, my this. He won't say anything to me. You understand? So I remember the money. He still have my money because the land payment is 4.5 million, which is the exact money for the land. The 1 million, remember he took my extra 1 million, which is not in the receipt. The 500,000 is for survey, for surveying of the land, which is not included, although he was the one telling me that land land estate land that is generally surveyed, so they don't give people precise surveying plan or something. I don't know. People, I told him no, but you people took 500,000 from me because of the survey, so I need a survey plan which is registered on my name personally on that piece of land, so that not somebody won't wake up and say they will sell it, which is what happened. You see where my story went, which is what happened. So he refunded me 1.5 million, still owing me for my land, and I've been trying to reach out. Remember, you've told me, can we come and speak about it? I said, give him time. For the people here saying that we want to spoil up. So I see some people saying we want to spoil his name. No, I don't have nothing to, I don't have nothing to gain from him by spoiling his name. I don't have
Okay.
nothing to this thing. So
Halfway, let me respond to those comments. All right, guys,
thank you.
a lot of you might not know. Okay, a lot of you might not know. Um, the first person that reached out to me to make a report is not here. But when the guy reached out to me, I messaged Okulora and I said to him, I didn't even tell him what was going on. At that point of time, he was in the hospital. I don't know if he went for surgery, but someone brought a report to me. I went to his page and I realized that he was in the hospital. And I wrote him, I said to him, I see all the good things you do for people. I have a concern, but I don't want us to talk about it now until you come out from the hospital. That was what I told him. All right. So I've been reaching out to him for a very long time. And that is because sometimes you give people benefit of the doubt. You also hear from their own side of the story. And now the the truth is that Okulora is not denying anything here. He's not denying. He's not denying. However, even based on my research, I know a lot of stories about Enugu. Say government collect or government no collect. But at a point, I started hearing Oka. I started hearing Oka from Nina. So I don't know anything about that one or had anything. So if you see some of these brothers or sisters speaking, it's because they can't endure anymore. As a matter of fact, a lot of them have tried their possible best not to come on social media. So if you see them speak today, don't think that they want to ruin anybody's name. It is because stay there. Like I said, you get one way they watch now. The first person will message me. He doesn't want to come. He don't do for here. For here. You get another one where they watch from Canada. He's at work, he can't come up. You get another one where they UK, he can't come up. And you get others where they for comment section as well. And these people, some of them don't reach, like look at halfway. Since 2022, he's been no one talk. 2025, 2024. So sometimes not be one person talk, we go begin they say they want to do something. All right. And I don't know if Okulora is here because I told him that I'm going to give people platform to speak. I don't know if you can hear me, my brother, but this is just 3 out of so many others that want to speak. And all they need is just a refund. And like I said, Okulora no they deny anything. We don't know what is going on. We don't know why he hasn't said anything yet. But I know that if he sees this video, he's going to share more light and start making plans. Because like I said, more people will come to speak. And I'll definitely give people platform to speak. Oversize, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, sorry. What I wanted to say was he is offering me chance of paying me instrumental. I will not take it from him. I want to pass it as a straight message to him. If he, or maybe probably he want me to put down videos. I will not be like any of all these other people that maybe he will give 1 million and he will ghost them for another 10 years. I will not be like that. I want it to get to his ears because I have given him chance to mend his ways and he decided not to. This place that we are today now, he is the engineer of it. If he has done the right thing, there wouldn't have been today we sitting here talking about this thing. You understand me? So anybody listening to us here shouldn't see it like maybe someone wants to damage his image or something like that. No, he is dealing with us emotionally. Because yesterday when I was live, someone told me, you are not even serious about it because I was laughing. I was laughing because I don't want it to be disturbing me, but it doesn't really mean that it is not disturbing me. It is disturbing me. This land, I should be asking for my money with interest. I should be asking for my money for my land because this land would have given me probably another 6 million by now. You understand? So, but I just want my own money. Give me my own money so that you have your peace and I will have my own peace. That is all I'm asking for. Thank you, Odogo.
Nina, is there any other thing you want to say? I can see other people on comment section that wants to come up and speak. If you still have anything against Okulora, send me a message and we might have a continuous of this. Let me just talk to 3 people at a time. Nina, do you want to say anything? So Nina, your own money is 20 million and Oversize is
No,
12.
it's more than 20. Oh. The
Eh?
Enugu one I bought is 3 million, 1.5 million each. The one for Enugu, which is
So
3 million.
total of how
Total
much?
is 23 plus 1 million I paid for documentation fee. So it's 24 million.
She didn't give me. Okay.
24 million total. Me, if he can give me the money, I don't even want the land anymore.
Okay.
I don't even want.
Okay.
It's too much headache for me.
Okay.
You know, he's saying he's diabetic. Me too, I'm diabetic. So I'm managing myself. That's why I don't want to hype this thing too much so it doesn't affect my health.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nina. Thank you. Moderator, please, can you arrange the box again? Let me just quickly round up. Nina, Oversize. Okay. And to the brother, we don't go down. We all have heard what you guys said, and I'm sure a lot of people recorded this. Okay. And Okulora would definitely say this. He would definitely say, if he's not even watching. And I expect him to take action as soon as possible. He's going to say this. I actually do expect him to come up or say something as soon as possible. And I understand how hard it is to make money in abroad. It's very hard. It's very hard. That is why some people go write something and go just they laugh. I understand how hard it is to make money in abroad. And I know that some of you will pay for this land. You pay it or you wanted to buy so that by now you could don't appreciate.
Yeah.
And now the land you did not see, your money you've not seen, and probably the interest or your plan for it, nothing get hit. Okay. So I'm still going
Okay.
to talk halfway at the come. I'm still going to talk to Kulora. Make I hear, make we know what's in the happen. Make we know what's in the happen. I'll talk to him, even if he say this thing. I'll still talk to him, make we know what's in the happen. But I believe that we might be hearing something from him soon. I'm halfway, you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to make a final submission before.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Like I said to him before, and I told you already, I don't want, I just him, let me speak it in English. I don't want that land again. refund me my balance of 4.5 million. Ọwụkwana arịrịọ ka m kwue ka ịghọta ya. Okwuluọra anụmarịọ gị biko, I'm not begging you. Because ihe a wee ego ntara afụfụ lụọ ọlụ. I worked hard for it. You understand? And I gave you for investment. But give me back the initial money when we're not joking for interest. Like I've always told you boldly, I am not begging you for money. You understand? I'm not begging. You're asking me if, since I needed money, I supposed to have told you that I needed money. That is what you replied to me on my own money. That if I needed money, I should have said it. You understand?
I feel
So
you.
I don't need your money. I'm not begging you. I don't need money. Money I go do
I feel you, bro.
Yes, thank
I
you.
feel you, my bro. Thank you so much. Anyway, oversize halfway. Nina, I'll get back to you guys later. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, guys.
Thank you
We'll see
very
you
much.
again.
I'm grateful. Thank
Thank
you.
you. I
All
really
right.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
Anytime. Okay. I know that my DM go they full because there are quite a lot of people. Um, I'll have another platform maybe tomorrow if I come. Let's talk about it. Okay. And for those that does not understand, um, you get one or two things where they go on. Okay. I was making research about this issue. Okay. That's why it took us this long. I should have done this long time ago, but I did follow up with a lot of things. I did also do my research. All right. I did read about some things of governor taking land and all those things, but it's not in my place to say that a governor of Enugu State, is it Pitamba, is taking land or not. I don't know. Allegedly, right? The best person to give us an update in regards to all this thing is our brother Okulora. I don't know. Anyway, I'm believing that all of us should get updates from now until maybe next week. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning. A good dancer knows when to leave the stage. It's my bedtime, 1 a.m. And I'll see you guys again later. Look after yourselves.